Welcome to the Tweak of the Week. Nice thing about today's posture is you can do it lying down or sitting in a chair. Hi there, I'm Tommy Larkin, owner and Chief Experience Officer of Optimal Movement, Fitness, and Yoga. I'm so happy you're joining me for today's tweak. In this episode, we are looking at the leg position of Ekapada Rajakapotasana, known as one-legged king pigeon, and how the bent front leg position helps facilitate some great hip opening and stretching for the inner thighs. What's great about today's tweak is you can take advantage of its benefits by either lying down in the supine version or sitting in a chair. If you have tight hips, then this pose is great for opening up the piriformis, plus superior and inferior gemellus, orbitor internus, and gluteus maximus and medius. If you have tighter inner thighs, then you will gain beneficial stretching of the three adductors, brevis, longus, and magnus, plus pectineus. Depending on your flexibility, you may also gain some beneficial stretch in the lower back, particularly the iliocostalis lumborum and the quadratus lumborum. But before we go further, it's important to know that for some people you will feel more stretch or work on the back and outer side of the hip, while others may feel more on the inner thigh. Neither location is better than the other. It simply means you have tighter muscles in that region and need more release in those areas. Now, over the years, I have taught this position as more of a release point after some long-standing pose sequences, whether that be statics, holds, or dynamic movement. Yet the position is great for people who have been standing or walking for extended periods. For instance, standing for a long meeting, or if you've been golfing or hiking. It can even be a great release for the back after sitting. More importantly is to understand we can do this position at any time we need a little release for the hips. Shoot, you can even do it during a meeting if you have room under the table and a steady chair. So let's do this. My recommendation is to hold each side for approximately 30 to 90 seconds. For this demonstration, though, we will hold each pose for just 3 breaths. If you're going to use a chair, you'll be sitting on the front edge, so make sure it does not roll. If it does, put the seat back against the wall or your desk. I will superimpose the chair version in the upper right-hand corner of your screen and give appropriate instructions where they are different from the supine version. Now come to lying on your back. With the knees bent, place the right ankle on the left thigh just below the knee. Now reach around the left leg and through the opening between the legs, and on an exhale, draw the left knee towards your chest, keeping the right thigh rolling open. If you're on a chair, exhale, fold forward over your right shin. If you're lying down and have trouble reaching the leg with your hands, you can use a belt behind the knee or even place a block under your foot. If you are in a chair, think about lengthening the spine rather than just arching your back over your shin. We have one more breath, and on the next inhale, lower your left foot to the ground or come back up to sitting upright if you're on the chair. On the exhale, release the right foot from the left knee. Now, keeping the knees bent, place the left ankle on the right thigh just below the knee. Reach down around the right leg and through the opening, and on the exhale, draw the right knee towards your chest, keeping the left thigh rolling open. If you're on the chair, exhale, fold forward over the left shin. Now inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Now on the next inhale, lower your right foot to bring it back to the ground or come back up to sitting. And as you exhale, release the left foot from the right knee. Now, if you hold for 30 seconds, I recommend doing 3 sets of holds. If you do a full 90 seconds, then you can do 1 set if you like. In addition, when I'm active for some sporting activities, I like to use this simple stretch as both a warm-up and a post-activity cool-down stretch. By adding a simple twist with the actions from tweak number 10, you can create further suppleness and release in the hips and back, both as a warm-up and a cool-down. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, have an amazing week and be excellent to each other.